Look at those teeth.
Good job, good job. Woohoo! Good job, girl. On the big day.
Hey everybody, hello and welcome to another episode of Hooked on OC. Thank you very much for joining us every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. and anytime you want at youtube.com/Unscene Pro. We're trying to bring you all things fishing here in Ocean City, and spring has finally sprung. It's a little chilly on some days, right? You're going to see that in March and April. Little wind will pick up in the background some days, but Rockfish are at the Route 90 bridge, Tog are being caught downtown at the Inlet and Martha's Landing. So stick around after the break. We are heading up here to the Route 90 bridge. Rock fishing has been pretty good over the past couple of weeks and should get nothing but better as we move through the spring. So get a cup of coffee, grab a donut, breakfast sandwich, whatever you want. Stick around after the break. It's Hooked on OC. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
Storm has the area's largest selection of girls' clothing. 10,000 square feet of girls' surfwear featuring Billabong, Roxy, Volcom, O'Neill, and Ruka, and swimwear by L-Space and Magi, and many more. By far the largest selection of girls' surfwear that you need to be seen in this summer. Quiet Storm Surf Shop Boardwalk at North Division Street, right next to the Ocean City Arch.
At ococean.com/calling.
Sunset Marina is Ocean City's premier full-service marina resort. Sunset Marina is located just 5 minutes from the Ocean City Beach and Boardwalk. Sunset's charter fleet boasts the finest fleet of sport fishing boats in the Mid-Atlantic, all operated by Coast Guard licensed captains. One look at Sunset's amenities and you're hooked for good. Contact Sunset Marina today to book your fishing charter. Call 1-877-514-FISH. And now back for more Hooked on OC. right, you'll see it a little closer in a minute, but I don't want to call the guy out in case he doesn't like us. But you think this is a pretty popular sweatshirt, right? Pure Lures got these sweatshirts out. This guy's rocking the exact same one. Bite. Okay, that's a good sign. Second cast, get a bite. It's always a good sign. Maybe we'll have a good day. Either way, we're fishing. This could work out pretty good. So when we got an outgoing tide like this, especially at the end or the beginning of the tide, like we've got right now, we're at the beginning of the outgoing tide. It's moving really, really slowly. So without a lot of boat traffic up here, it's nice. You can go right down the middle of the main span or one of the other openings in the bridge and just kind of drift through. If you don't have a trolling motor and can sit in one spot, this is another nice alternative because you can just kind of drift through the spans and cast to both sides looking to find a fish. Yeah, if they start snapping, this could be pretty pleasant because this is not bad at all weather-wise. Not bad at all. Good one. First fish of the day. Feels like a rockfish. Yeah, brother. There we go. All right, man. So we started off over in that main span. Water was a little bit deeper. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A little bit colder. So we moved over into the shallower water. We're 8-9 feet over there, 10 at the deepest. Over here, we're more like 5, 6, 7.5 or so at the deepest. And here we go. Like 3 casts in, first rockfish of the day. There he is, guys. We'll talk regulations and stuff in a little while, but they suck. Fish. Thanks, brother. There he is. 2 casts in a row. That's awesome. You guys are up here or down at the Verrazano Route 50 bridge. If the fish aren't biting in a spot and you give it a little while, move around. They are always moving around looking for bait, and that's what these fish have done too. The other day I was up here and they were at the main span, caught a fish on my second cast, and then it was non-stop. I didn't go 5 or 6 casts without catching a fish. So I knew we could bring you up here and show you some pretty decent fishing, but they weren't in the spot we tried first, so we tried a different spot. You tell me these fish aren't spawning back here, I'll tell you you're crazy. This is only about 12 inches long. He did not come swimming up the ocean into this back bay anytime recently. He's been back here for a little while. Awesome stuff. Little guys. I'll take any little guy you give me. The object of catching these fish is really, really, really slow retrieve. You want to get it as close to the bottom as possible. You might lose a couple rigs here and there, but you got to be on the bottom. You got to be really close to the bottom and really slow retrieve, especially in this cold water. When you get chilly water in the mid-50s and they're just getting started, there's a sure sign that it just got a bump. You got the back end of it, grabbed the hold of it, didn't get the hook. I set it and pulled that shad right off, but just push it right back up and you're ready to go. Let's not smash you into a piling.
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
Top Dog Services has the largest fleet of snow removal equipment in all of North America. With several sizes of tree can snow melters, no job is too large. Top Dog's fleet is ready to mobilize to clear and melt snow on site at any college, stadium, hospital, shopping mall, or other large-scale facility. Top Dog Services currently provides snow removal and melting services for Dulles International, Reagan National, the U.S. Pentagon, and many others. Watch your winter worries go down the drain. Call Top Dog Services for 24-hour emergency snow response.
Hi, it's Todd from Park Place Jewelers. We would love to help you celebrate all those special moments and occasions in your life. A new engagement or an anniversary celebration, an incredible accomplishment, a cherished moment, a lifelong memory, landmark occasions, or a treat yourself present. So let Park Place Jewelers put a sparkle in your life with a gift of fine jewelry.
Welcome to Monogram Furniture. We've got your style and budget in mind, with 2 locations in West Ocean City and Fenwick Island. Coastal, modern, contemporary, or casual, our knowledgeable design team will make your house into a home with the personal touches that set Monogram Furniture above the rest. Get the wow factor for your home at a price that can't be beaten. 12-month, 0% financing now available. We've also got your windows and doors covered with our custom blinds, shades, and shutters. Discover your style. Discover Monogram today.
Improve your vision, improve your life. Call now to schedule your exam appointment or bring your prescription in today. An Optical Galleria is the creator of Hook Optics, the hottest new brand of polarized sunglasses made to handle the most demanding environments. This award-winning practice has 3 convenient locations: West Ocean City, Centerville, and Easton. On the web at eyesandart.net and hookoptics.com.
Atlantic Tackle, we know fishing. Atlantic Tackle is the Mid-Atlantic's most complete tackle store, showcasing a huge selection of rods and reels, bait and tackle, fishing apparel, eyewear, and ocean-inspired home decor from industry leaders like Penn, Shimano, Bait Masters, Costa, Smith Optics, Pelagic, Hook, Olakai, Extra Tough, and Yeti. Stop by Atlantic Tackle on Sunset Avenue across from Sunset Grill in West Ocean City, or visit us online at atlantictackle.com.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
What's up, bro? Man, if you've got kids and you have a boat and you live in Ocean City and it's in the water ready to go like March, April, get up here and do this. This is a blast, man. When they get biting, it's so much fun. You can see you can catch them pretty quick. Absolute blast. Be careful with that spine right there. You guys that watch the show on a regular basis, last year I got stabbed, man. That little spine broke off in my thumb. I had to have surgery, the whole 9 yards. And it was a complete accident. I was messing with a keeper fish, fishing with big bird cropper, and he jumped and lunged on me. I didn't do anything wrong. My hand just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that spine broke off in my thumb and caused me all kinds of problems. So be very, very careful when you're handling these. A couple of stickers on the bottom fin, dorsal here, especially the dorsal with that row, but no big deal up in the mouth, no teeth at all. Real easy to handle with your thumb. The only problem you have there is you get fish thumb, and that's not a problem. This rod and reel combo is awesome for this too. We'll have more on that later, but it might be available in Sunset Provisions sometime here in the near future. Paul's working on a rod for us. This Canyon Reel Back Bay 2000. It's absolutely perfect for back here doing this stuff. All right, see I got the hook coming out of the bottom of his mouth there? Just so we don't bump. There we go. Safety first, folks, safety first. All right, see how I got the hook coming out of the bottom of his mouth where I'd normally grab him? Just get him over here on the other side. Wait till he opens up a little bit, and then be real careful. There you go, another successful release. These fish are all in that same class, anywhere from 12 or 14 inches, maybe to 20. You are not going to catch a keeper up here. Chances of catching a keeper up here are slim and none, and Slim just left town. So you're not going to see a fish up here over 28 inches on a regular basis. But it has happened. I've heard of keepers up here, just not a ton of them. I love it when they come back on one. That's kind of cool. I got thumped pretty hard. I wasn't expecting it because I was just setting my reel seat back, and he came back and ate it again. Now he's swimming at me. Now he's not. might have put the final kibosh on that thingamajig's tail, so we'll show you how to put that on in just a second. But there you go, like a cookie cutter. Folks, I promise I'm releasing these fish. I'm not keeping the same one on the hook. They're just about the same size, that's all there is to it. Really healthy rockfish back here in the back bay. Maryland State fish, in case you didn't know that. But let's show you how to put one of those tails back on if you happen to get it all thumped out. All right, so this shad is pretty beat up. You can see it's got a real big opening here in the top from being pulled on. It's got another split down here. So that's gonna be a pain in the butt to fish, honestly. So you can see that right there. See how it's split? Fish are gonna hit that and it's gonna be wobbly immediately after they hit it. So I'm changing that thing out. Sometimes it's all the difference in the world to have a new shad on the back of these things because the action is just more natural with one of these. It's not busted up like that other one. Real easy to put on. I'm gonna mark a spot where I want it to land. I'm gonna put my thumb right there where I want it to come out of the top of the bait. Go in the front, make a little bend around the hook to where I want it to come out the top. Careful right there, you only want to kind of let it pull through, don't tear that. Push it down around the shank, up around the hook holder for the head, and we're ready to go. Just as simple as that. Take this other shad and recycle it, we're rolling. Let's go. Captain Ronnie Fields, folks. Captain Ronnie Fields, he does it all. One of the best offshore fishermen in the world, I think, and not just my opinion, but several other folks. And an Ocean City local, so he knows his back bay stuff just as well as anybody. Up here having a great time catching rockfish at the Route 90 bridge. That's a true fisherman there, brother. Oh, I thought that was money. Sometimes they're just not there, right? Oh! Brad farts!
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back. We catch a lot of fish here at Hooked on OC, and my JPR custom rods are nothing but the best. Some of the finest inshore, offshore, casting, spinning, and trolling rods on the planet today. Custom rods, custom logos, all at unbeatable prices. Go to jprrods.com.
Midshore Electronics offers a team of Garmin factory-trained technicians that are ready for any marine electronics installation, modification, or repair. No project is too small. With locations in Cambridge and Ocean City, Midshore is Delmarva's only Garmin service center. Midshore provides the most innovative marine electronic solutions available, and our work has been voted best on the bay for over 20 years. Visit our website, stop by, or call us today. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Luke and Laura from Sandmarks Marketing. Brand new book out this summer. Luke, tell me about it.
Thank you, Scott. Destination Ocean City and Delaware Beaches has all the fun, cool family stuff, including dining, shopping, attractions, golf, and surfing.
Don't forget fishing.
That's
fishing
awesome.
too,
That's awesome.
Scott.
And you can find it all around town, I guess.
You can. Look in your hotel room, look for the beach chair.
And you'll be there.
Tipsy Tiki is a floating tiki bar, the only one in the Ocean City area that is Coast Guard certified for 12 passengers with a Maryland State liquor license. Great for bachelor, bachelorette parties, and birthdays, anniversaries. Enjoy a calm cruise in the backwaters behind Assateague Island in Ocean City. The cost is $70 per person, which includes a 90-minute cruise and full bar service. You can bring your own food or you can call Crab Alley for carryout. Check us out at Facebook or our website at tipsytiki.com. Call 443-606-0822. Our friendly crew is ready to welcome you aboard.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
Came back to the spot I was in the other day when I was up here in the main span, kind of protected from the wind so we don't have to drift around as much. And a couple casts in, we got a little nibble. These fish were actually a little bit better class the other day. We'll see how this one ends up. Oh yeah, oh! What you got, bro? Yeah, look at that. That's a little bit better fish. Yeah. What'd I tell you, John? What'd I tell you? There we go. Get that in there a little bit deep. Need some help from my cameraman. There you go. That's a little bit better class of fish. So in that shallower water, you're gonna find those 12 to like maybe 18-inch fish. These guys will cruise through there once in a while too. But over here in this deeper water where it's 8 to 12 feet, a little bit better class of fish. This fish is probably 18, 20 inches long maybe. Much thicker top to bottom like that. Beautiful rockfish. Yeah. So let's talk regulations for a second. This year, again, Ocean City and coastal areas are going to have 1 fish per person. Season will be open year-round, and the limit is 28 inches to 35 inches. It's called slot. We're allowed to keep a fish that's over 28 inches, but it has to be less than 35 inches to be able to keep it. So you've got 7 inches there where that fish's tail has to land when his nose is in the end of the board. Just 7 inches for it to land in. Theory behind it, not really theory, science behind it is those larger fish, we want to be able to release those so they can spawn, make little baby rockfish. But those are your limits, 1 fish per person, year round, from 28 to less than 35 inches. That was weird. Something very, very small, just pounding that thing, pecking at it, going like, it felt like a bluefish, but I know it's not a bluefish. That's probably a little teeny guy. Oh, you can see him on the surface. What fun fish. Wow, look at they pull. Yeah, brother. Show you where we're casting here in just a second. But they are tearing that thingamajig up. That's a new color. That's the candy red head and the salt and pepper body with the chartreuse tip. They are really tearing this thing up here today. Having a blast. So when you're up here fishing, for these rockfish, the object is to get your lure to land as close to the structure as possible. Route 50 Bridge, that's the case. Verrazano Bridge, that's the case. South Jetty, all those kind of places. That is what you want to do, is land your bait as close to possible as a structure as you can get it. And you also want to run it by the structure as close as possible. When rockfish are up here feeding, they're waiting for shiners and minnows and that kind of thing to come by in the current. So the tide now has started to move in a little bit, and the rockfish wants to sit behind something and expel as little energy as possible. So what they're doing is hanging back here in these places behind these piling sets, behind this riprap, behind this bulkhead. They're just sitting back there laying in wait. And when something goes by, boom, that's when they go into action and they go ambush it. So that's what we're finding out, is right in these little spots like this, in between these piling sets, along the bulkhead, those types of places. And when we're down this side of the bridge, as close as we can get to the concrete, that's where these fish are biting as close to the bottom as possible. So you're gonna lose some gear, right? If you're not a professional angler, you're not gonna be able to cast in the exact spot you want to every time. I do this all the time and I lose gear all the time. Big bird, cropper. Guy fishes 278 days a year. He's losing stuff just because you got to get so close to the structure in order to get a bite on a consistent basis. You're going to lose stuff, so don't worry about that. Just get used to it. You'll have to get better and better luck all the time. So remember when I told you about losing lures? Fred Sanford was with me right now, he'd say, "You big dummy." There's no way. Yeah! Didn't expect it to go that way. I'm glad it did.
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
For over 40 years, the dough roller has been an Ocean City tradition, serving award-winning fresh dough pizza and our signature buttermilk pancakes served all day. Visit our website for menus, location details, and hours.
Featuring the finest and largest fleet of charter boats in the Mid-Atlantic region, the Ocean City Fishing Center has been the premier spot for offshore sports fishing for 4 decades. Whether it's a family outing, a corporate event, or just a day on the water with your friends, all our charters are led by Coast Guard licensed captains and boast knowledgeable crews dedicated to helping you catch the big one. Call us today and book your charter. We accommodate groups of all sizes. The Ocean City Fishing Center. The locals know it's the best place to go.
Hey everybody, looking for what's going on in and around Ocean City? Pick up the Dispatch. 25,000 copies in over 200 locations all around Delmarva. And the Fishin' OC Fishing Report by yours truly with pictures from Dave Messick and some of the best captains in the biz. Pick it up.
Racetrack Marine, the area's premier Tidewater center console and Sylvan pontoon boat dealer. In stock or custom order Tidewaters starting at 18 feet and Sylvan pontoons up to 27 feet. Service, maintenance, and trailers. Find it all here at Racetrack Marine. We buy, broker, and sell pre-owned boats too. Deep discounts and the best stem-to-stern warranty available. Say goodbye to last year's boat repairs. Stop dreaming and start boating today. Racetrack Marine, the place that does it all.
6G. Network.
We've had our Zono for over 6 years. In the beginning, we knew that this was going to make a difference, but we didn't realize how big of a difference it was going to make. I think our staff enjoy being able to have that option to sanitize their classroom. We actually didn't realize exactly how many people would enroll in our school just because we had a Zono. So just the fact that they know that we're doing everything we can to make sure we're cutting out those germs in the classroom. That is what's best for the kids.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
Told you. So there's a very thin line, there's a fine line between being tangled up in something like I was a minute ago and hooking a fish. John can attest. I was hung up on the top of that thing for a minute. I was lucky enough to get it out. I drift outside here. I throw it pretty much to the same spot. I almost got it snagged again. And bam, there he is. Yeah! Yes, sir. There he is, buddy. Beautiful, beautiful rockfish. Oh, check this out, folks. That fish is from the ocean. See that? That's called sea lice. Those little guys are called sea lice. And that fish is just in from the ocean if he's got that on. There's one right there if you can get a close-up of it. Looks kind of like those big mantis shrimp that you see sometimes inside a flounder belly or something like that. Can't do any harm to you, but I wouldn't let them go crawling up your nose hole or anything. Yeah, buddy. Dude, I knew it. As soon as that landed, what did I say, John? I said, oh, because I knew that was a good cast. And sure enough, 15 feet away from the structure, that guy followed it out and then pounded it. Oh yeah. There he is, take a look. Man, what a blast. What a blast. Beautiful fish, man. And a very, very nice day. Late March, early April. You're gonna have this kind of weather, right? It's gonna be nice one day and crap the next. But we got a nice one today. The wind's blowing out of the west, maybe 10 knots or so, but when it's blowing out of the west, you really can't feel it on the bay too much. Mid-50s temperature-wise, water temperature mid-50s or so. Got some traffic coming into town for the weekend. Don't you love Ocean City? Getting a bite there. Came back at it. All it does is make you smile, man. That's why I say bent rods and smiling faces. Yeah, buddy. Look at this thing. That is beat to crap. I've been bouncing it off concrete, wood, John's head. That thing is beat up, but the action in this tail is still there. It was underneath the boat. Alright, so that was interesting. I'm reeling it up to get it out of the way because I'm about to smash into the pilings and my rig comes underneath the boat and blam! Something crushed it. Something absolutely demolished that thing underneath the boat. That's crazy. But I know where to cast it again, right in there. Swimming at me, I think. Yep. Swimming at me with the tide. Yay! Let go. How could you leave me like that? That's a sure way to lose him. You got to try and keep that line tight. I was trying. He was swimming at me fast. Nothing I could do about it. The tide's coming in. It's coming in pretty quick now. That fish was swimming at me, and he just got enough slack in the line to be able to go spit that bait. But sun's coming out, water's clean, tide's right. We're gonna catch a couple more. Couple of pecks, but nothing came tight. These fish are usually a little bit smaller over here, so they're probably just not getting to the hook.
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back. One of the shore's best kept secrets is a secret no more. Ocean Pines Golf and Country Club is home to the only Robert Trent Jones Sr. Championship golf course on the Eastern Shore. Ocean Pines is set amongst natural wetlands and scenic woodlands, making it a must-play. Experience golf as it was meant to be played. Call 410-641-6057 or visit us online at oceanpinesgolf.org to book your tee time today.
Operating since 1982, Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning is the #1 company for keeping homes comfortable and families happy. We are expanding our services beyond heating and air conditioning to full residential electrical services, such as circuit breaker panel changeouts and assessments, ceiling and bath fans, recessed lighting, smoke detectors, smart home upgrades, video doorbells, surveillance cameras, and more. Do you need any of these services for your home? Give us a call. If you can't, we can. Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning.
Are you looking for the best crabs on this side of the Chesapeake Bay? Then head on over to Crabs to Go on the corner of Route 50 and 589. For over 20 years, Crabs to Go has been bringing you the fattest, tastiest crabs on the Eastern Shore, available by the bushel or by the dozen. We also offer a full menu including shrimp, clams, oysters, scallops, lobster tails, crab meat, and soft crabs. Call ahead for fast, hot carry-out. Or stop by for our homemade crab cakes, soups, and salads. This is where the locals come. Crabs to Go, Routes 50 and 589, West Ocean City. Don't just visit the beach, make it your home. Live the coastal lifestyle. Live by the water. Live by the catch. Live by the coastal culture. Live by your own rules. You have the right to choose your title company. Eastern Title is here to ensure that your coastal property is the right fit. We're here to simplify the transition from your favorite getaway into your new staycation home. Eastern Title. We close anywhere, anytime.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
All right, guys, so getting set here, doing some casting at the Route 90 bridge for some rockfish, man. This is a blast. Don't count on catching a keeper up here with that 28 to 35 inch limit that we've got. You're not going to catch a keeper up here probably, but it has happened. That being said, there's a lot of fish up here in the spring, especially late March, April, May, and then they're here all summer long. So if you come up here and on the right tide, you can have a lot of fun with kids, folks that don't really know much about fishing. You just do some casting and retrieving, catch and release some rockfish. It's a real blast. And here's what we're using. So I've got 20-pound braid on my Canyon 2000, this backwater 2000. Got our custom JPR rods here, 6 foot, medium action I'd call it, just perfect for back here in the bay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put some 30-pound fluorocarbon leader on this, and there's 2 ways you can make this connection. You don't wanna tie braid directly to your lures, okay? Sure, it's strong enough, but there is 0 abrasion resistance when it comes to braid. First sharp thing this hits, it's gonna break. So you wanna have some sort of abrasion resistance, and that comes with monofilament or fluorocarbon. We're gonna use fluorocarbon today, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie a knot into this. There's another way you can do it. Lots of people will use these power swivels. Spro and a couple other companies making these power swivels. You can see how small that swivel is in there, and that's a 50-pound swivel. Absolutely no problem with these fish, obviously, and it'll let you go through the guides of a spinning rod, no problem. I prefer to do what's called a double uni knot. We'll show you that right here. Pretty sure we showed you this with Captain Mark Spagnola, but we use it even a little bit more back here in the bay when we're doing this rock fishing, tog fishing, and that sort of thing. So let's get this ready for you. It's a really simple knot. You're gonna have monofilament on one side, your fluorocarbon on one side, and then you're gonna overlap that with your braid and have yourself a really comfortable length on both sides. I'm gonna do the braid side first. What I do is I make a loop, and then making sure to go around both the monofilament and the braid, I'm gonna go through this circle about 6 times. Always making sure that you're doing wraps around both the monofilament and the braid. Okay, so I'll do 5 or 6 turns here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull this braid tight. All right, slides up, boom. And there's my 1 uni knot. I've got a uni knot ready to go. That's braid on top of monofilament. Now I'm gonna move over to this side. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, except this time I'm gonna use the fluorocarbon, go the opposite direction, make my loop, and now I'm gonna make sure the fluorocarbon goes around both the braid and the leader at the same time. Always making sure you go around both of those lines and through that circle. All right, now I'm gonna pull this tight. Make sure I pull my fluorocarbon leader tight. And because the fluorocarbon's got a little stretch to it, you wanna wet this. Give that a little wet. Make sure you're pulling the fluorocarbon, because otherwise it's not gonna tighten up. There we go. Now I've got 2 uni knots, hence the term double uni knot. I'm gonna pull both ends from my main line and my main leader material, and they run into each other, and bam, now I pull it all tight. There's your double uni knot. All right, gonna get my scissors out. I'll snip the fluorocarbon close as I can get to the leader. Hold on to these scraps. I'm gonna take my braid, I'm gonna snip it as close as I can get without compromising the knot, and then boom, we are ready to go. So now if I'm tog fishing, I'm gonna pull off about 15 feet of this, right? So that way I can be over top of structure in the ocean if I decide to, or if I lose a tog jig down on the bottom or a bottom fishing rig, I can just cut that bad boy off or start with fresh, and I'll have plenty of times rather than having to tie this knot over and over and over again. When we're up here rock fishing, we only need a couple of feet of leader. So I'm gonna pull about 3 feet off of here. I'm gonna cut that. So I've got a tag in, there's my leader material, there's my double uni knot that'll go through those guides, no problem. And then I'm just gonna do a simple fisherman's knot on this thingamajig to fasten it. And that's real easy. Go through the eye of the jig, back up around your main line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Take your line and go back through the loop that you've made at the head of the lure. Hold that, cinch it up kind of tight, then wet it. Now pull it completely tight, and there is our fasten to the jig head. Same thing. We're gonna cut that, and now this bad boy is ready to roll. So, I'll show you just how this works. That guy goes through there absolutely no problem. I can reel it all the way up to the tip of the rod if I want to. I'm not gonna do that, but you can see how efficient that is, and you can cast it through those guides, no problem. What are we using today? We are using the Fishing OC Thingamajig. This is a brand new color. This is candy red, salt and pepper with a chartreuse tip. All of these components are made right here on the eastern shore of Maryland. Very, very cool, very proud to say that. We're getting the heads poured locally, and the shads are also poured locally. We're putting those together to bring these different combinations to you. That is the candy red Thingamajig. We also got the Thingamajig, comes in white with white and 2 replacement shads. We've also got the Thingamajig in green with 2 replacement shads. Both these heads glow. White and green both glow, red does not. But there we go, Thingamajig's ready to roll. This is another great spot for the Roy rig. You can get the Roy rig and the Thingamajigs online at fishingoc.com. And the Thingamajigs are in lots of tackle shops around Ocean City too, so just go in there, ask for them by name, and they will hook you up. Speaking of hooked up, let's go.
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
It's beyond the gun. It's the brain before the bullet. It's not you doing a drill, it's you mastering a skill that could save your life. Fortress Training trains both beginners and advanced shooters on the skill of carrying a firearm and is unlike any other training. Fortress Training has helped over 2,000 people successfully obtain a Maryland wear and carry permit. If you qualify, we can help. Public, private, and corporate events or training are also available. Train at the next level. Train with Fortress Training. Just what exactly does Okaya mean? Okaya means strength. Okaya means dependability. Okaya means value. Okaya means fishing. Check out the full line of Okaya rods, reels, and accessories at okaya.com and find out for yourself why thousands of customers around the world rely on Okaya fishing equipment. Because Okaya means business.
Since time began, the ocean has called us, especially the ocean in Ocean City, Maryland. People don't come here. They're called here by a force greater than themselves to escape, to relax, to play, to reconnect with family and friends. Because Ocean City, Maryland isn't just a destination, it's our destiny. Answer the call at ococean.com.
The tradition continues as Jolly Roger at the Pier opens this Easter weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at noon. Rides, games, and plenty of fun. Get a free picture taken with the Easter Bunny Friday from 2 to 4 or Saturday and Sunday from noon to 2, and get a special Easter present for all the kids, too. Bring the whole family for a weekend of fun as we celebrate Easter and the opening of Jolly Roger at the Pier.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Anglers Advantage time here at Atlantic Tackle in West Ocean City. Your one-stop shop for everything that you need on the water here in Ocean City. A lot of these rigs are going to be versatile in both places, all right? Catching the same species. They hang out in the same areas, kind of shallow water, current moving by on a tide change, that sort of thing. Atlantic Tackle's got it all over here. If you're looking for a popper rig, they've got a couple of options for you here. They've got a bluefish popper rig, and they've also got a snapper popper rig. This is going to be more for your trout, flounder, that sort of thing, whereas this is going to be more for your rockfish and bluefish. These are rigged up mainly for bait, so you're going to probably want to swap these out and put something on the bottom like a lure, kind of like we're casting with Captain Brian today. But this is an option as far as a popper rig is concerned here over at Atlantic Tackle. Now what we're doing is we're casting these things just like we do over here in Ocean City, and we're using lead heads. A couple of different options here at Atlantic Tackle. Fathom's got some jig heads, 1/2 ounce, 3/4. 1/2 ounce is fine as long as you've got something that can get it out there. These are going to be great options for that. Chartreuse, white, red are going to be your most popular colors. You can see that across the board. Gotcha's got a couple of different options in the 1/2 ounce as well. Some of these are going to be less expensive. Some of them, sometimes you're going to have to pop that little paint in the circle there where the eye of the rig is. You're going to pop a hole in the paint there to get your leader through. Depends on the quality of the rig and where you're getting it from. These are great options for this. Got another one here. Eagle Claw makes one that's got a hook holder on it. You can press it right up against the head. If you want to put your own stuff together, here's some popular colors for you. Salt and pepper, okay? Sea shad. Love that chartreuse tail option. We do it on all of our thingamajigs because it's a real attractor there. And then white. White's just the mainstay. That replicates different bait fish both here in Ocean City and over on the Chesapeake Bay. So you take these jig heads with any of these combinations, put them together, try out different options until you figure out which one's working, and then you're going to go and cast away until you get something to eat. You want to make it all good in one package? The Fishing OC thingamajig, all right? Lead head shad is already on there. Comes with a white head, white body in 2 different colors you can swap out. Same thing with the green head. These both glow. Green comes on green with white and another one to swap out. And brand new, by request of Atlantic Tackle, red, salt and pepper, chartreuse tail. That one's on the shelf here at Atlantic Tackle as well. These are all 1/2 ounces. You tie them on, maybe 2 or 3 feet a leader, put a swivel on there, cast away. Rockfish killer over here in Ocean City. And as you can see, catching a good amount of fish over there on the Chesapeake Bay with Captain Brian Behe. So that's the spread here at Atlantic Tackle. Make sure you stop by. Oh, almost missed one. Want to catch a keeper rockfish here in Ocean City? Great option. These storm lures that looks just like a bunker, and there are a million bunker in the bay right now. There probably will be for the next month or so. And you're going to want to go over and switch live bait, eels, live spot, live mullet, and that sort of thing, right around the Route 50 bridge area or on the South Jetty to catch those keeper rockfish. Remember those limits, folks. It's real stupid. 28 inches to 35 inches in between. That's where it's got to land. Anything shorter or over, got to go back. Atlantic Tackle over here in West Ocean City, 410-213-0421. Come check them out right across the street from Sunset Grill, right down the street from Sunset Marina. We'll be right back.
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
At Spencer Yachts, your dreams can become a reality in a sport fishing yacht unequaled in style, performance, and value. Spencer Yachts has taken the Carolina style of boat building and transformed it into a world-class, high-performance sport fishing yacht. Spencer Yachts Brokerage is Spencer Yachts' in-house trusted yacht broker with extensive market knowledge. New to Spencer Yachts Brokerage is the beautiful 77-foot Jarrett Bay Boatworks sport fish, Mama Who. Check out Mama Who and all that Spencer Yachts Brokerage has to offer at SpencerYachtsInc.com. Aqua Traction custom designed marine flooring products have exceptional traction wet or dry, making your boat safer, cleaner, and more comfortable. Aqua Traction flooring is durable, stain resistant, and backed with 3M adhesive specifically designed to withstand the harshest marine environments. With 23 nationwide reps, Aqua Traction has an unmatched 3-year warranty, provides the fastest turnaround time, and has unparalleled customer service. Check out aquatraction.com to find out why I've got it in my boat and how it's charter proven all around the country.
Sunset Provisions is Delmarva's largest marine supply retailer, stocking an unmatched selection of pumps, paints, hoses, cosmetic care products, and marine hardware, featuring the absolute best brands in the industry. Combine this unbelievable in-stock selection of top-name brands with super competitive pricing and a seasoned staff that can help you navigate your project. Make Sunset Provisions Delmarva's go-to marine supply store. So stop by or call today and see for yourself what makes Sunset Provisions the area's best marine supply store. Sunset Provisions is located in West Ocean City at Sunset Marina.
PYY Marine is the Mid-Atlantic's choice for yellowfin, Cape Horn, and Solus boats and is an authorized factory-trained sales and service center for Yamaha, Mercury, and Suzuki engines. PYY Marine in Pasadena, Maryland offers affordable slips, and the gated facility offers 24-hour surveillance for worry-free storage. Whether it's education, service, slips, sales, or storage, our goal is to make boating easy and fun. Give our experienced crew a call and let our customer service speak for itself. Why PYY Marine? Why not?
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
There he is. Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa. Beautiful. Look at that, man. Nice stuff. Look at that. Come on back here. Come on back here, folks. Back up off the couch real quick. Turn around. You got to see this in the sun. Look at that fish in the sun. Is that gorgeous? That is absolutely gorgeous. These fish are up here thick in the spring, man. Fall too. You can catch them all summer long, but it gets a little bit slower because they don't like it too warm. They don't like the water too warm. Once it gets up in the mid 70s and close to 80 degrees sometimes up here, they skedaddle for deeper water. That's more around the Route 50 bridge and place like that. Route 50 bridge can be really productive during the summertime. Route 90, Verrazano down behind Aztec Island, some of the marshes north of Route 90, they can be very, very productive. We're fishing in, take a look. 5 feet of water right now. 4 to 5 feet of water right now is all we're fishing in. We're gonna get this bad boy back in the water. Awesome stuff. Just like flounder fishing, shallow in the spring, deeper in the summer. There we go. Last fish of the day, baby. The last fish of the day. Stay on there, man. Don't make me a liar, dude. There he is. Can you get a glimpse of him? There he is. There we go. Needed one more bite. Calm down just a little bit, shorty. There we go. Man, what a blast. Like I told you a little bit earlier, the weather in March and April can change day to day. Dude, it can change hour by hour. We were out here this morning with a light west wind, 55 or so. Not no mo. Sun's come out, which has warmed things up a little bit. Water temperature's gotten up to over 54 degrees right now, but the wind is cranking out of the southwest. So when the whitecaps start, the fishing stops. We're gonna head back to the barn, but an absolutely awesome time up here at the Route 90 bridge, catching some of these beautiful back bay striped bass. Yeah, brother!
Hooked on OC, we'll be right back.
How much protection from the beach would you need to match the Arctic Air Coastal Series air conditioner? Still not enough. Arctic Air Coastal Series, built for the beach.
Top Dog Services is built on an essential response attitude and has been serving the entire East Coast since 1994. In these uncertain times, we understand our customers' need for an immediately safe environment. Top Dog is now specializing in electrostatic cleaning as well as full commercial janitorial services for clients that include the U.S. Pentagon. We have crews ready to efficiently and proactively address and clean confirmed COVID-19 areas to allow a safe return to the space at the earliest convenience. Give Top Dog Services a call to find out why our mottos stand strong. Lean on experience, adapt to new ideas.
Red Sun Custom Apparel opened for business in Ocean City, Maryland with the mission of providing total customer satisfaction. Our philosophy is simple. Offer a wide selection of leading products at competitive prices and provide high-quality customer service 7 days a week. Our customers place orders with confidence knowing they will be completed on time and accurate according to the high standards Red Sun Custom has quickly become known for. Call us today for all of your promotional needs.
You don't buy an ordinary chair for the beach, so why would you buy an ordinary air conditioner for the beach? Arctic Air Coastal Series, built for the beach.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
All right, guys, there you go. You can see, man, this rock fishing up here in the Route 90 bridge can be really, really good in the spring. Fish usually show up sometime in March. You can catch them in January and February, but it's got to be a really, really warm day in the wintertime for them to show themselves in January or February. But middle to late March, they really come up here in good numbers. April is probably the best month of it. May can be really good. June, depending on the weather. And then you can catch them up here, but then it's going to be a little bit deeper water. Route 50 bridge gets to be the best spot that time of the year, and the Ocean City Inlet around the South Jetty and the North Jetty. But this time of the year, man, get out here and have some fun. Thingamajigs tore it up today. I tore them up last week on the Thingamajigs. That red-headed Thingamajig with the salt and pepper and the chartreuse tip tail has been really doing well at the Route 90 and Verrazano Bridge for folks. And don't forget the Roy Rig. Roy Rig is always a mainstay when it comes to rock fishing and blue fishing, that sort of thing. Both these bridges can be really good. Both the west side of the bridge and the east side over on Route 90 can be very, very productive when it comes to this kind of fishing. Don't forget, flounder fishing is going to be going off anytime here and now. And tog fishing right now down in the Ocean City Inlet has been really, really good. So make sure you like us on social media. It's Fishing OC and Hooked on OC both on Facebook. I Fishing OC on Instagram and Hooked on OC on Instagram. And make sure you check out every episode of the show either on TV on Sunday mornings at 7 or at youtube.com/Unscene Pro. Till next time, Lenox out.